Hi everyone, welcome to third grade science. My name is Jenny Castellanos and today we're going to be learning about biological evolution, unity, and diversity. So today we're going to learn how to construct an argument with evidence in a particular habitat and show why some organisms survive well, some survive less well, and some cannot survive at all. So amongst your groups, I would like you to think about this question. What kinds of things may have caused the different extinctions throughout time? So I'll take about 5 minutes or so, talk about it amongst your group, and let me know what you guys come up with. So going over this question, again, what kinds of things may have caused the different extinctions throughout time? What could have caused that? Well, some answers I have written up here, and that is environment changes, which affect a population. Fossil evidence gives us evidence that other species were on this earth that are no longer living. Natural selection. Natural selection is very important. It shows us what animals have to do to survive, why some animals don't survive, and what is the cause of that. The reasons why they didn't survive. So the phenomenon is environment changes affect a place's physical characteristics, temperature, or availability to resources. So if a species, the climate changes, the species can't no longer live in that environment, and that can cause them to either move out of that environment or have them, they die. And so the next one would be physical characteristics. A lot of the species change their physical characteristics depending on their environment. It helps them live in that type of environment. And also we have availability of resources. If there's no food, those species cannot survive. So either those species have to move elsewhere to find food, or eventually they'll die off. And those species are no longer in existence. And that's how we get fossil evidence, that those species used to live in a certain environment. So next we're gonna watch a YouTube video that I found, and it explains everything about this lesson, very important topics, and also it explains natural selection and why some animals survive, why some animals do not survive. So let me face my laptop over and hopefully you guys can see it.
Plants and animals are adapted to live in their surroundings. Over millions of years, they have evolved certain characteristics to survive in their environment. Let us look at how some plants and animals have adapted to their surroundings. Camels adapt to desert regions. Camels live in desert regions. Desert regions are hot and dry.
Okay, so the name of this YouTube video is Adaptation in Plants and Animals. It's suited for third grade teaching, and it's a great YouTube video. For the purpose of this assignment, I don't have enough time to show the whole video because it is 6 minutes long and our video only has to be 10 minutes. But this is a great video to show kids, and they can get a better understanding. They have a better visual of the importance of adapting to the environment, and that way they get a better more of a hands-on experience. So I can post the link to this video when I submit my work, so that way, just in case anybody was interested in this video, they can look it up on YouTube and watch it for themselves and maybe use it as future reference. Okay, so next we're gonna do an activity. So as a group, I want everybody to get up one at a time, table by table, and line up. So when you line up, I want you to pretend that you're a bird and it's time for breakfast. So on this black platform are a bunch of butterflies. So I want you to come up to the table, and on this black platform, the first butterfly that you see, I want you to grab it as quickly as possible. So once you grab your butterfly, you go back to your seat and you sit down. You take your butterfly with you. But it has to be the first butterfly you see. You can't take too long on this because you're super hungry and it's breakfast time, okay? So for the purpose of this assignment, again, I don't have any children in this video, so I'm gonna pretend that I'm the child and I'm gonna go walk up and pick my butterfly. Okay, so once the students have all sat down, I would like you to discuss with your group what color butterfly you got and why you chose that butterfly. So the majority of students will grab a white butterfly compared to a black butterfly because the background is a black construction paper. So if the majority of students grab the first butterfly they see, more than likely it'll be a white butterfly. So once the students sit down and count how many butterflies were picked that are white compared to the black butterflies, they get a better sense of what natural selection is and why a certain amount of black butterflies are surviving more than the white butterflies. And that's just a little example of how natural selection works. As a group, I would like them to sit back down and discuss why they think they got white butterflies and why they think that they didn't get as many black butterflies. Or if they did get a black butterfly, to explain why they got the black butterfly. So this is something I would like them to explain with the group, and then after they explained it with the group, I would like them to write it down on their science journals. So they can write a good paragraph on why they picked what they picked, how it's related to natural selection, and if they would like to have a picture to go along with their narrative, that'd be great. So that's the end of my video, and this is how I would teach the standard biological evolution, unity, and diversity.